Y'all already know what this is. Y'all already know what this is, right? I got my sister in pod with me. Bougee Babe is in the building. What up?
Hey, hey.
It's been a while since y'all heard from us, but it was only right that I do this. So tonight's episode, right, this is not about celebrating people's downfalls. This is about accountability. All right? Sometimes we as people, we ignore warnings. We disrespect others. We create chaos. We make terrible decisions. And then we act shocked when consequences show up. And if we being honest, a lot of times when all this messed up shit happens, they had it coming. Them, the ones that actually do it, because Big Smash don't have no problems. I'm not accountable for anything. They did it. It's y'all fault, not mine. Bougee, what up? It's they fault. When karma hits, we got to understand that it's our fault half the time, some of the time, maybe. Who knows? Usually, I got a question though. Do you give sympathy when people knowingly ignore obvious warnings, like, you know what I'm saying? Like ignoring red flags in a relationship? When you out here thinking consequences only happen to other people,
No.
Talk about it.
No, I don't, because you want me to feel sorry for something that you had enough warning about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why am I feeling sorry for you? No, not at all. Because you knew. You knew. That's just like if you say, don't put your hand on that grill because you're going to get burnt. You know, you start hovering your hand, you feel the heat, and you still want to do it. No.
I'm gonna tell you a few things and a few people that I don't feel sorry for. First of all, I don't feel sorry for homeless white people. Okay,
they had a 400-year start.
You white. Fuck is you doing homeless? You know what I'm saying? Now I get it. Homelessness can happen to anyone, and your house can burn down, and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't feel sorry for homeless white people. I'm just gonna keep it a buck for you. I feel like you said, they had a head start. They should always be ahead of the curve. Okay. Another group of people that I don't feel sorry: women that keep kids that dudes don't want. Okay. Now look at you.
Hold up.
The baby crying and you on Facebook and shit. Okay. Now talk about hold up what? Hold up what? Okay, let's talk. Hey, I got a list of these.
Listen, so now what? You want to see, no, you're coming with violence. You're choosing violence right now. I thought you were reformed. I thought you've changed, but clearly you haven't. Because what do you mean women who keep babies that the man don't want? If he didn't want that child, that baby, you got options here. The main one is don't lay down and sleep with her, because every time you lay down with somebody, it is a probability you're going to have a baby.
No, it's not a probability. Yes, it is. It is a probability. But if you get pregnant and I simply tell you, not me, because I keep all my kids, but if I was one of them Anthony Edward type of dudes and I told you, hey, I don't want this baby, here's this money, bam, bam, boom. And you
I don't want to, why should I don't want to put my body through that torture,
don't take the money
that
then.
Abuse. Excuse
me?
Don't
take the money then.
Don't stick your dick in me.
Once you take the money, we are in agreement.
Okay, but see, now that changes the dynamic. That changes.
If I come up and tell you, hey, I don't want this baby, I don't want to be a father, and you still decide to go head on and go through it, consequences is I told you from the jump that I didn't want this baby.
Oh, no, that only applies, Smash, if you give her the money and she takes the money, because the moment that she took the money, she's agreeing that she's going to terminate this pregnancy, right? And if she doesn't, now you're playing a game. And yeah, that's not right. But if you just come talking about, I don't want the baby, she doesn't accept the money because she does not want to put her body through that, then it is what it is. Because both of y'all chose to lay down, knowing that that's a possibility.
Yeah, well,
it's a 50-50.
I don't feel sorry. Listen, I don't feel sorry for him. All right. Here's another thing. People that post their business on Facebook then get mad when people speak on it. Y'all need to mind y'all business. No, you put us in it. We family now. We family now. We you put it out here. We're family now.
You put us in it. You're right.
So now that all your business is out, don't blame us, blame yourself, because you put it out here. We wouldn't have never known if you hadn't said nothing. Okay?
How do you feel about this when they put somebody has passed away and they're like, rest in peace, such and such, and then someone comments and says, what happened? Oh my God, I didn't know they passed. What happened? And people get mad because they asked what happened. What's your opinion on that?
I don't like it. I mean, sometimes deaths and whatnot are private. So if you come on and you say rest in peace, that's just your way. What happened is a rude thing to do. Inbox them, you know what I'm saying? Pull them off to the side, pull up on them, do something like that. See them like that. But what happened?
Why post rest in peace? Why post in the beginning that the person died?
Because you know what? People have Facebook, they have social media, they have all these things. They don't really talk to these people. You got family from all over and y'all might not be close. So if you make a general statement or a general post, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever the reason may be, now, you can say it and be done with it. But I still think that if you really want to know the results of something, pull up on a DM, direct message them. Not, there might be listen, I'm real tricky about that too. Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, that again, that opens the door to people being in your business. So I get
it. But it goes back to that. You put it out there, you put it on Facebook. You just said we're a family now. Hey, auntie over here want to know what happened to nephew. You told me that nephew passed away.
Auntie should be close enough to pick up the phone and figure it out.
Don't put it up there.
Here's another one. People that kick people down and then the tables turn, they end up in the same position. Oh, yeah. That shit sting, don't it? Yeah, you was down laughing about this person being broke on Facebook, asking for money. Now it's your turn. How that feel? I don't feel sorry for them type of people.
I never laugh at anybody else's downfall. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care if I don't even like the person. Because that very thing can once them tables turn, baby, because they do.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You put your business out here and we into it. Big Smash is using all that shit against you. I don't get no fuck. I'm that type of dude. I'm volatile like that, and that's with an ex. If we broke up and you hurt me hard enough, all your business going out. Nah, I'm just playing. But you got to provoke me first. All right. If you get online and you say something about Big Smash, my job now is to say something even badder about you. And we just going to be some back and forth mother suckers.
Petty.
I know we ain't getting back together. Because once you go on social media and get like that with me, hey, I'm coming right back. And that's been my whole podcast career. Like, you say something out of line to me, I'm coming to you. Especially if I don't fuck with you. If we cool, like me and you, we cool. I would never, we cool. But if it's a motherfucker that I really don't fuck with and you don't put your business out here in these streets, oh boy, I'm gonna say everything under the sun to get under your skin. I'm gonna talk about you. Only thing that's off limits for me is the kids. Everything else is fair play. Okay? Everything else is fair play. Fair warning. I never speak bad on the kids. I love the kids. All right. And if something happened to you, I'm gonna definitely show up and make sure the kids is good. I'm gonna show up and most importantly, I'm gonna make sure you gone. But I'm gonna definitely look at the kids and be like, hey man, here's $100.
Did you say make sure you gone?
Yeah. Like if something happened, like we at a funeral or something. I'm coming to your funeral because I want to make sure you gone.
No,
that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Here's another thing on the list. Men and women that always got something to say about the next person's relationship, then boom, your spouse get caught cheating. How you gonna spend that? How you gonna turn them tables? How you out here giving relationship advice and your spouse cheating every Friday night, spending his last $40 on some coochie? How you feel, relationship guru? Yeah. I'm not salty. I just like people to practice what they preach. People get on here, they give relationship advice like their relationships are all good and everything is good and they on point. And they man cheating, they woman cheating, they woman, don't know who the baby daddy is and shit like that. I've seen it. I've been around it. You know what I'm saying? And all I can say for that is good riddance, because everybody can't be a relationship guru. Big Smash comes on here and he gives relationship advice. Yes, I do. But it's because I lived through some things.
But you're not a guru.
I'm an underground guru. I'm a guru in training. I haven't gotten my doctrine in relationship guruology, but I'm working on it. You
can go to the same university that Dr. What's that lady? Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, whatever her name is. She has her doctorate.
Hey, shout out to her, man. She is a hell of a therapist, man. I don't give a fuck, degree or not. She be talking her shit. She can play on Big Smash side of the table anytime. I like her, man. I don't care.
Hey, degree listen, or no it is degree, what it is.
I got my doctrine from Instagram University. So it's so good that we had to say it twice. We say the university twice. IUU is what we call it. So hey, I'm not even mad at Dr. Brian. All right. Who else? Any sign that's not a Scorpio. I don't feel sorry for y'all. Y'all should have been born a Scorpio, then y'all life would have been so much better.
Oh my God. And that's the one sign I can't tolerate are Scorpios. Scorpios are the worst. I'm sorry.
We was just on here bonding. We was getting along and everything was cool. And then you just had to go ahead on and slander my sign like that.
Well, I mean, technically you slandered mine as well, because you said any sign that is not Scorpio. I'm clearly not Scorpio. I would never want to be Scorpio. Excuse me?
You're honorary Scorpio.
Bull to the shit.
You are honorary. Anybody that's listening to this episode right now, you are now honorary Scorpios. We thank y'all for being a part of the culture.
Honorary Aquarius as well.
No, you're not. I fucking hate Aquariuses. Like
honorary
you cool.
Aquarius.
You cool, but I fucking hate Aquariuses. I just do.
Because we call y'all Scorpios out on y'all bullshit, which goes back to accountability.
Not at all.
Scorpios
I don't have no bullshit.
Scorpios never take accountability for anything. And we are witnessing this right here, right now, on this platform. This guy over there does not take accountability.
Let's talk about it. This is one of my favorite. I always love accountability. If I did something and I undeniably can't deny it, then I'm gonna own up to it. But my motto has always been deny until you can't. But now I've grown out of that phase. Now I just deny only when I have to. Here's another one.
Can we have the soundtrack Smooth Operator play now? Can we cue that song?
I got you. People that start getting money and start calling everybody broke, and then they get robbed. Look at God. God is mysteriously working in ways, because look at you. He felt like you didn't need that money, and somebody else, the most unfortunate that saw you with that money, decided that they needed that money, and God blessed them to rob Peter to pay Paul. So
but
look,
is it necessarily broke? I mean,
oh, we know you hate that word. Hey. I should have never said broke. That's a trigger word. My bad. People that are have less money than others. People that have less money than others. People that don't have as much. People that are middle class, low class. low class is a step up from broke, because low class mean you getting a little bit of money from the government. They giving you something. Broke is just broke.
But what constitutes broke? What is the barometer for broke? Because you could be a billionaire and use the term broke. And me, I don't know no broke.
I don't know no broke billionaires.
And okay, but they will say that they're broke.
I know a bunch of people that stand on corners and beg for change. Are they considered broke?
They're considered less fortunate than the next person. No,
because they're able-bodied. We just had this conversation yesterday. They're able-bodied. You can get out there and sign an application, but no, you choose to stand out here on corners and
well, it's a hustle. It's a hustle for some of them, and some of them do very well.
Selling coochie is a hustle. Okay, selling coochie is a hustle. You got to use what you got to get what you want. These dudes don't be doing shit. Well, if you have a coochie,
you shouldn't be broke.
It depends on how good the coochie is.
It's always going to be good to somebody. And most men don't even care about that.
That's the reason why a lot of women...
Most men just want to fuck. They don't care.
That's the reason why a lot of women out here that have ungood coochie are being told by dumbass niggas that they got good coochie and they should be worth blah, 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 this and that. Nah, fuck that.
You said ungood?
Yeah.
Hey,
it'd
listen,
like that.
Ungood should at least get you the $40. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Here's another one to piggyback off number 2, right? Chicks that constantly talk about their baby daddies broke on Facebook, how he had 2 pairs of jeans, 1 shirt, and he wears same drawers for 5-6 days. My response to that is,
you had a baby with him.
You still let him hit.
Right. Because he could turn around and just say, okay, but I fucked you with these same dirty drawers.
Exactly.
He stuck his want through the hole. Okay.
Exactly. Listen. My thing has always been, you are who you lay down with. Okay? That's the person that you lay down with. That speaks on your morals and your characters. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I'm in that situation because I right now dislike the fuck out of my last child's mother. Like, I just want to, if I had a time machine, I'd go back and slap myself before, you know what I'm saying, I decided to bask in that ocean. You know what I'm saying? I should have slapped myself straight up. And if I could go back in time, I would. I don't regret the kid. I regret her. There's a difference. That's another thing. I feel sorry.
That's probably because you just didn't know her fully and you weren't
I ignored
with her character flaws.
No, I ignored the red flags because, like you said, if you got a coochie, you shouldn't be broke. I ignored red flags because something should have told me she broke. Not her particular, but just anybody. They broke. They got crazy issues. They delusional. You know, they'll steal your EBT if you let them. Like, these are signs that I should have ignored, but I didn't. You know, and
so they stole your EBT. You was hungry.
It wasn't necessarily for me. I'm a eat. You know what I'm saying? But you stole from the kids. That's a problem. You know,
but that's a huge problem.
I think a lot of times that's what it is too. Like, you let this dude, y'all be letting these women be getting pregnant by these dudes who don't have a job, who don't work, who has to drive their car, Don't put no gas in it. Don't want to watch the kids. These are the type of kids that y'all and you know, I don't feel sorry for them because you have multiple kids by this person. So you didn't learn your lesson the first time you got on here.
But you know why that is?
They dickmatized.
Broke dick is the best dick. That nigga got a point to prove.
He looking for a place to stay permanently. Yes. I think that's why a lot of these niggas, these broke niggas, get these women pregnant because they locked in. They got a place to stay. They good automatically.
But you know as a female, I mean, I hear it with my own girlfriends. Like, they be like, girl, that nigga ain't got shit, but he be fucking the shit out of me. So I be looking at them like, are you dumb or are you dumb? No, are you dumb or is you dumb? Like, what? So yeah, broke dick be the best dick. They do all the things you just said. Don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of.
People don't learn fucking them good. People don't learn until, you know, life forces them. You know, they stay in toxic situations that they should have been got out of. They ignore financial reality. Like, if you know we broke and you know we ain't making no money, you can't ignore that. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting here ignoring it. You know what I'm saying? We trust people who keep showing us who they are over and over again. That's the definition of insanity. Like,
absolutely,
you keep proving yourself and showing yourself, and we keep sitting there hoping like, oh man, it's a different choice. You know what I'm saying?
Keep doing the same shit, expecting a different outcome.
You got people out here that's constantly living for drama, constantly disrespecting people, creating problems, then want sympathy. You know what I'm saying? They internet tough versus real life tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we get in this space where we mistake attention for power. Like, it's a lot of things, you know. So I just recommend, you know, and this episode isn't about kicking people when they down, but you get in what you put out. You know what I'm saying? You clown other people until they put you in that same situation. Now you looking for support. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that talk real life crazy until life humbles them. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the money in the world and boom, your house get caught on fire. Now you got to start all over. You know what I'm saying? You can get on here, you can talk about relationships and loving people, and then your girl cheat on you. She leave you for your best friend. Now what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people ain't unlucky. It's just finally time for them to get caught. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have grace for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They want grace for themselves, but they don't want to have grace for other people, I should say. You know, and
but then you also need to add, Smash, one thing about karma and speaking in those terms. We always are going to reap what we sow, but it may not come back on you. It could come back on your kids. That would hurt you more than it coming back on you. I would never want to be out here being dirty, nasty, mistreating people. And then when that karma come back, those very things that I was doing to other people happen to my children. You know, it would hurt me more. So people got to be mindful about that, because it may not come right back on you. It'll come back on the people or the person closest to you.
I just want people to stop broadcasting your business on social media, because we don't care. We laughing at you, honestly. Stop oversharing.
Again, we laughing at you.
Shit, we are. Stop seeking validation over solutions. Please stop turning your personal problems into public content, because I promise you, when you make up with whoever you beefing with, when y'all make up, we gonna remember everything y'all said about each other.
Every 100%. Single time.
Don't say mind your business after posting everything because you posted it. Stop being an attention vulture. Okay, all these making up stories for clicks and likes, I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you need to borrow some money, say that. Don't beat around no bush with no sob ass stories and shit and acting like you my friend and we having a dope ass conversation, and then in the end, you know, you wanna have all this stuff. I'm not laughing at nobody. I'm not kicking people when they down. I'm just saying these things that we talked about are pretty obvious. They're obvious things that you should avoid. If you know that man is a cheater, why put yourself through it knowing cheaters ain't gonna stop? I'm speaking from a reformed cheater. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I stayed in relationships.
So reform means you stopped.
Absolutely. I
Okay,
stayed in
you just
relationship.
said you know it ain't gonna stop. If you
No, I'm
stop,
saying I stopped after it was done. Like, I'm not a cheater anymore. But back then, it was easy for me to stay in relationships with people who basically allowed me to cheat. If you ain't gonna leave, I don't have to take accountability for it because you ain't gonna leave. That was
well
my
then
thought
see,
process.
but it's a lot. That's a loaded situation because
It
you're
is.
a you're a Scorpio, so he already know how Scorpios are. And
Mm.
he just told y'all, if you dial it back, just rewind just a smidget. Big Smash just said cheaters don't stop, but he stopped. Don't want to take accountability
I stopped
because
when I got cheated on and got my heart broke.
Scorpios never take accountability.
So
So yeah.
once I got my heart broke, it was easy for me to realize, you know what? I didn't like that feeling. That didn't
Oh
make me
boy.
feel good. All right. And so then, when you out here begging, I listen. Here's another thing. I don't feel sorry when people get on Facebook and cry about losing a woman or a man or whatever the case is, because we've all done it. I've done it. Okay. I've had my Jodeci moments. Okay. I've cried for a woman. I've begged for a woman. And
so when you cried, what did you do it for? You came on here crying. Were you looking for sympathy from us?
No. Because
so why did you do it?
Why did I do it? Because I knew that social media is a powerful tool when you're trying to work things out.
Okay, so that's why the other people are doing it.
Now, the other people are doing it for attention, for likes and clicks to go viral, trying to make money. Me, I was doing it because she got me blocked on all these apps. So if I go social media, it's gonna be seen, and she gonna get shit. I'm a cry, goddamn it. And listen, podcasting for me is therapy. So a lot of times I wasn't even doing it for attention. I just get on here and I vent and I just say what I need to say because that's therapy. And sometimes when you on live and you on these other things and you talking to people, they throw out good advice. Go get your girl back.
It makes for good content.
I don't even think it's for content. I think it's just to release. You know what I'm saying? I started podcasting.
But that's what you're known for, getting on here talking shit and talking about
that's who I am.
What you were going through. And it got you to where you are. It was content, no matter how you looked at it.
I just want people to do better and take better discernment when they choosing the situations that they put themselves in, because some situations, I get it, you can't just easily walk away from. I know for me, a lot of times that I stayed in situations because I loved them, because I respected them, because I valued them. They were something to me. They were important to me. I remember who they was before the change happens, because people be like, oh, you knew who they was when you had a baby by them. No, you didn't, because a lot of times babies and things can become overwhelming, and you change your whole, and that's for men and women. You change your whole situation. Your whole life can change. A baby can change your life. I know for me, it changed mine. Before we get ready to wrap this up, I know when I was in the streets, when I was making bad decisions, when I was doing things that could have landed me in jail or in a graveyard, when I found out I was finna have a kid, all that stopped. And I lost a lot of friends on account of that, because I'm at home. I got priorities. I can't just run and do stupid stuff no more, because my life is shifted. You know what I'm saying? So when you're leaving these things alone, it's always going to be somebody that don't like what you changed, what you did. But don't walk around here and try to make me feel bad for changing my life. Man, you'll never kick it with the homies no more, man. You ain't down for the set. You ain't down for the team. Yes, I am. I'm just down in a different way. My job now is to live. I don't want to be out here being locked up. I got a lot of homies who's locked up right now. Like literally, people that I grew up with, that I came up with, who are locked up over 5 seconds of stupid decision making. But listen, y'all know how we coming, man. Shout out to Miss Bougee for taking the time on this Saturday morning. We recorded this on Saturday, man. Y'all know how this is. Y'all know how we coming.
Thank you for thinking of me.
All the time. I love working with you. But yeah. Y'all know what it is. Tap back in with us. I'll be back. Y'all know this is round 2 of the Pod Wars. Shout out to Uncle Dolomite. Shout out to Rodis.
Hey, Dolo.
And y'all stay tuned, man, because round 3 is gonna be crazy. Y'all already know what this is. I'm out.